Funimation decided to release 3 in one day. Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime first impressions. This is going to be on one that is airing on Funimation. Like I said, Wave, Listen to Me. This is one that is a new premises in a way. I at least have not seen anime similar to this one, but at the same time, it was a little confusing of what was going on. You can find this on Funimation. It is only subbed as of right now. I don't have the list of Funimation dubs yet, so I'm not sure if this one will be dubbed or not. But as of right now, it's subbed, so you can watch it now already if you have Funimation. If not, I think they're releasing like in a week or two, just like Crunchyroll. Anyways, guys, before I continue, a few things. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 3,000. We're like 25 people away. Be one of those people and get me a 3,000. I would highly appreciate you if you do that. Thank you so much for those that have been supporting me as well. Also, we're releasing a bunch of first impression videos here in the next few days. So I think I have 3 videos already out, 4 videos I think now. So make sure you check those out. There's more coming your way. I'm watching and getting my first impressions on everything as fast as possible. Lastly, there is a spoiler alert to the first episode because I will talk about it in some detail. The anime episode can be divided into 2 different parts, and they're actually 2 different times of her life. First, we, I guess, start with her already gone through all her, I guess, difficulties and already a radio station person. And essentially, if you don't know what's going on, you're lost. And I was lost. Like, for the first 10 minutes, I'm not sure what was going on. And really what was going on was she was recording a session for the radio, pretending she was fighting a bear. But what we, as a viewer, at least for the first portion of the episode, we were seeing her fight a bear, or at least be in a stance with a bear, and then eventually fight a bear. So we were confused with what's going on, and then eventually they started showing her that, in fact, she was actually in a room with people recording her and commenting on what she was saying. And really what she was doing is reading off stories of people and people that were asking for advice from her, I guess, which very tough situations as well. I will say, like, I think at one point, one girl said that she met this guy at work. They're both married, and they became good friends, and then they slept together, and she doesn't know what to do now. End up with this guy or go with her faithful husband. What should she do? So that kind of questions, those questions is what they were asking her. And then the episode completely takes a 180, and we see her as a waitress. And she's explaining how she lost her relationship of 20-something years, I think 25 years. She doesn't look that old, to be honest, but 25 years, I guess. They started dating when they were kids. And then she's talking to this random guy that she just met in the bar, and she's talking about how he's telling him all this, and then all of a sudden she says, and that's all that I forgot, or that I can remember. And all she remembers is waking up in her bed in her own house, and that's about it. So she goes to work like every day, and she's working and talking about how she went with this guy to some of her coworkers, and then she realizes the guy that she was talking to was actually a very important person from a radio station, one that everyone listens to. In fact, the restaurant that she works in listens to that radio station. Also, she figures out that he's important. He's not any person. Then, while working and listening to the radio, she starts listening to herself talk about, I guess, what she was telling the guy. He recorded her, and he just told her this whole long story about how guys are douchebags and bad people, and people from that certain area, etc., etc. Essentially, the guy that she was married to, or I guess in a relationship with, was a jerk. He was asking for money, saying that his dad was sick and that he needed to go visit him and stuff like that. And she was giving him the thousands of yens at a time, and it ended up being all a lie. He was not going anywhere. He was using that money. In fact, he was seeing girls on the side, and he was just being a jerk. So she runs to the radio station and ends up at the radio station, begs to go on air to kind of correct something, and they let her. They say like, yeah, there's people in the background saying she's an amateur, don't let her, and the big boss says let her talk. Let's see what she has to say, and she goes on another rant, and before she goes, he tells her, there's this kind of 3-second rule where if you go past 3 seconds of silence, it's kind of, it ruins the radio station. It kills it. So I guess her rants, the fact that she rants so much and she can speak without stopping and really express something, not just say nonsense, but actually express something, is what he liked about her. And he allows her to go on air and explain how she didn't mean to generalize all manhood into one person, and that there's a bunch of nice guys out there and a bunch of good people out there, but this specific guy was a jerk, and he just happened to be from this area, and et cetera, et cetera. So she corrects a little bit of the, I don't want to say feministic, but female power kind of views, where she's saying, okay, there's crappy guys and there's crappy girls. I just happen to be with a crappy guy, but not all guys are crappy, So she corrects herself, and anyways, that's really in the nutshell the episode. It ends in her finishing her rant. I don't know. I was intrigued, but at the same time, I was very much confused, and portion of it, as well as thinking, where could this go? What else will this give us, other than her giving us rants of maybe how society views certain things. I'm all for that. I think we should discuss the issues of society in an open way, and I guess anime is one of those ways that I think is maybe not so bad of a way to express society problems. At the same time, I don't see it going anywhere other than that. It could be there's some drama between her and her boss, or stuff like that, and that might end up being good. But at the same time, I just don't know where it's all going. So again, these are my first impressions. I might end up watching more of these episodes. Like I said, I was intrigued, but at the same time, I wasn't hooked. It got me to watch the episode and finish it in one sitting, but it didn't get me to say, man, I can't wait for the second episode. So I think that's why, because of that reason, I'm going to give it a meh rating of 5.5. I don't think it deserves lower than 5, because it is better than average, but also not that much. It's better than average because it's a new concept of an anime. Haven't really seen radio station host anime before. I'm sure there is one out there that, someone's like, well, in 2003, one came out, and I guess you don't know about anime. Okay, whatever. If they did, I'm sorry. This is the first one for me that I've never seen a radio host anime. I'm sure there's some out there. Maybe not. Maybe this might be the very first one, but that's unique. 5.5, I think, is what it deserves. Let me know in the comment section if you've watched this, what you guys think about it, if you think that it's something that you guys might enjoy, or if it's something that you guys think that maybe we shouldn't give it that much of a try. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have not done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell button if you guys don't mind, and you'll be notified when I go live, when I upload videos. I am trying to reach to 3,000, and when I reach there, hopefully before April 15th, I will have a video for you guys on April 15th, talking about the new giveaway. There has to be new rules, just because of the coronavirus. I had issues with packages this past giveaway, so I will talk about all that in detail on the giveaway. What am I saying? The giveaway video. So make sure you subscribe, get me there to 3,000 before April 15th, and we'll have a giveaway. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. If you have not done so, like, comment, share. Go join the Discord. Go join Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, anything you want to follow me on. Thank you guys again, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.